today's episode, I bring in a new NikeSB Rainbow box into the collection. And with the hype going around this release, it was so hard to secure a pair, but I was able to do it. And so for today's episode, I'm glad to present to you the NikeSB Dunk Low Pro. The Grateful Dead Bears. So as you can see, I was able to snag me the green pair, but with this release, it came out in 3 colorway options, with the first being orange coming out on July 18th, exclusively in San Francisco, following the yellow on Nike Sneaker App on July 24th, along with these green pair right here that came out exclusively in retail skate shops. Alright, so jump into the full review on these. The official colorway for these read off as Green Spark and Soar. So if you're wondering what Soar is, well, there's only 2 colors on this shoe, so obviously this has to be Green Spark and this has to be Soar. This is what it is. So when this shoe first came out, which was just a couple of days ago, they dropped this Saturday, I believe, yeah, the 24th. So with that being said, the original retail on this shoe was $110. So if you was able to cop at that price margin, you're doing well, because the resale value on StockX is currently at 15K. Not 15K, sorry guys, 1,500 for a pair of these green ones right here. So if you got orange, you definitely about to be big boy balling. If you got yellow, you can still get some money, because the price range for that is still in the thousands. So you still, that's a big flip, y'all. But you know, if you're not gonna flip them, gotta put them on, because they meant to be worn. It's street art. So, getting into it more, the material for this shoe, as you guys can see, it's like a fox furry type of hair going on. But, you know, the overlays of this shoe is made out of suede. And I gotta say, you know, for a hyped up shoe, it's actually a pretty good quality. I'm actually surprised on this suede quality right here, because we all know, like, not to call Nike cheap, but we all know, like, sometimes the product is, you know, it's not up to par, it's not up to certain standards. But, you know, for this release, I gotta give it to them, because, you know, the suede's solid. Getting more into the shoe, as we can see, the swoosh has this jagged, like, frayed thing going on. And this is supposed to mimic the bear's collar, which is known as the jester collar. And the material on this swoosh is also made out of suede. The tongue is made out of mesh, just like, you know, all NikeSB's tongue for breathability. But here's the thing though, instead of having the NikeSB, you know, tag on the tongue, they actually have the drawing drawn by Bob Thomas on here. And if you look into the back tongue, you know, the tag on here as well, they have the lightning bolt from the Steal Your Face skull. So, you know, there's Nike branding, but it's not like thrown on like other SB Dunks. You know, they kept it kind of concealed here. You know, obviously they kept their swoosh going on, but you know, I gotta give props. Like, I think this is a dope add-on right here, especially, you know, on the back. You don't really get a lot of, you know, plus features when it comes to dunks like that. But not to forget, if you do have this shoe and if you're planning on getting this shoe, just know that this shoe comes with a stash pocket. And it's not like one of those cheap stash pocket where it just like cuts off right here. Like, nah, this goes actually pretty deep. And if you can see, it actually goes all the way down to the toe cap. So you have a lot of room. And if you know about the Grateful Dead Bears, then you know why we have this stash pocket here, because they're known for their extracurricular activities. Definitely. Going further into the shoe, as you can see on the heel tab, Nike has a different font going on. Normally we have like that bold Nike stitching, but this is kind of thinner, and I don't want to say cursive, but you know, the K got a little squiggly thing going on, getting fancy right there in the back. Appreciate it. These also come with an extra lace option, so if you don't want to rock the original green that come with them, you can rock, you know, the blue option. You know, match the undersole, match your jagged swoosh, however you feel about it. But for me, I like to keep my original laces with things. It's just the way I am. I like it fresh out the box. You know, take it out, put it on, go walk in it. I'm not gonna do the extras. I might throw on, like, you know, some protection depending on the shoe I'm wearing, but I like to fuck up my shoes. It's street art, people. We're not here to make it pretty every day. Sometimes you gotta mess up your shoes, especially like these are SB Dunks, so If you skated them, I appreciate y'all out there, because at the end of the day, that's what these were made for, to be skated. Definitely. If you want to look at it from a reseller stand view, your best option when I got the orange pair, because those were only in San Francisco, then following with these right here that only came out in skate shops, and then the ones that dropped on sneakers app, the yellow. So everyone was able to, you know, kind of get those too if you mess with the sneakers app. I tried it, I took my L, but as you can see, still came out with a W. So if you didn't know, the shoe is based upon the band called The Grateful Dead, and the conceptual concept of the shoe is based upon the band's album called The Grateful Dead Volume 1, Bear's Choice. And the art behind the album cover is drawn by Bob Thomas. And that's how we get, you know, the fur and everything. You know, just the whole concept of the shoe. As well as the shoe pays homage to the band's engineer, who is also nicknamed Bear, who's credited to the band's, you know, wall to sound style, which is pretty much you recording and having the feedback come back into the microphone. And then to finish off this review, we're finna go on the inside of this shoe right here. So let me just remove this stuffing. Reverse the turkey. We ain't gonna stuff it, we're gonna unstuff it. Let me get out this right here. Really glue it in here this time. So like I said before, you know, the influence for this shoe comes behind the band's album, The History of the Grateful Dead Bears, Volume 1, you know, Bear's Choice, and the art by Bob Thomas. They have the whole, you know, Bear series coming across, the whole colors. And I think it's a pretty dope thing. Like, not everyone's gonna see it, but you know, for me, wearing a shoe and be able to put it on is dope to see this type of insole. I appreciate, you know, the extra aesthetics in shoes. Like when they put, like, you know, little emblems on the heel or something, you know, add a little spice to my shoe. I appreciate it. We don't always get newer things in there, you know what I mean? But it's dope. I appreciate that. And just to finish it off, I think this is pretty cool because none of my SB Dunks has this. And this is the Still Your Face skull right here on the Zoom AirPod. Sorry guys. The Zoom AirPod. Sorry, Apple on my brain. But yeah, I think that's awesome right there. It's like, it's not a feature you will always see, but you know, if you were to remove it and it's bam, it's right in your face, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck? So I feel like that's a dope added surprise right there. Like if you were just, you know, cleaning your shoe, you wanted to take off, you know, sock liner, and then you just, you know, turn it over, it's like, oh yeah, I'm there. Don't forget about me. I'm that extra aesthetic. Definitely. But, you know, to wrap up this review, you guys, in my opinion, this is actually a pretty cool release. Like, I'm not an owner of the original 2006 release, you know, of the Bears, but being a collector in today's market, just to have a Bear in my collection, it's an awesome feeling. And I appreciate Nike releasing this, because the original 3 is out of my price range at the current moment, but soon I'll be able to get them. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know, you save up a little bit of those feds to get that shoe that you want. And it's just always dope to add another box into the collection. Like, I want more gold. I definitely want more pink. I want to collect more silver. So, you know, I have a bunch of teal, a bunch of, you know, half teal, half black, but I ain't got no purple yet. So I'm planning on get that too. But other than that, you guys, this is a solid shoe. And if you're able to, you know, get it during this release, shout out to you. So, you know, this is episode 16. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good one. All right, guys, this is a wrap on Swoosher Sweets.
If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel. And thanks again for watching Swoosher Sweets, the channel where we're bringing back the sneaker to the culture.